Hello, beautiful beings. How are you today? Today, I want to talk about a very interesting topic and very important topic, and a topic that we don't care much about in our lives. I don't know why, but from my own experience, I've learned about this topic. It's so powerful and it's very important that we keep it in our minds so we can know how to deal with life in a better way. The topic I want to talk about is why we don't give ourselves space and room for genuine development in our lives. Why do we just want to develop quickly, want to heal quickly, want to do everything quickly without giving ourselves space? And also, why, when things happen, hard things happen, hard problems, difficult situations happen in our lives, and we don't give it the space or the room so we can deal with it. Well, basically, if I want to say better, we don't give ourselves the space in the room so we can deal with this problem or situation, hard difficult situation, better. I've got inspired about this video from my basically in this period. It's almost was a month and a half of dealing with one hard situation. It was very difficult for me. I was in the beginning just want to end it. I want to rush it. I want to close it. And then I noticed how I I noticed how I literally rushing it was hurting me more. And that what made me learn to give space for myself when I am dealing with certain things. So truly, have you ever thought about this idea? Have you ever thought about giving yourself the space in the room when you are having difficult situations, when you have to heal deeply on something, when you have to take a very big commitment or a very big decision? Have you ever thought about this? Have you ever thought about just giving you room and space? The reason why we don't give ourselves room and space is we want everything fast. And we have this habit from social media because everything we get this dopamine quickly. We fulfill it quickly. So we're not patient. We don't wait. We don't want to wait for things, okay? So that's why we have this problem of I want it fast, I want it fast. I mean, just look at social media and how it programs everything. Every time you keep scrolling, that's a very fast dopamine that you get. So when the hard things shows up in life, you don't really think about how you can deal with it. And you don't even think about giving yourself space or room. You also want to practice the same thing, which is you want to finish it fast. You want to get to the next stage fast. Well, can this happen? Yes, of course, but sometimes it doesn't. So you can't count on it. But maybe you can make it faster if you learn the basics. But we shouldn't forget that we are living in a materialistic reality where there is space and time, and things have to take certain steps. Nothing is instant here, okay? This is not the fifth dimension. This is still, I guess, the fourth dimension now. So we are still here. We need time and space. So that's why it's very important to become aware of this. So, in my experience, literally, in the beginning, as I told you, I was literally just rushing, and that never got me anywhere. And I even remember a friend of mine when I told her about the problem I was going through. She was like, when I feel down, I stay down. Why you're not allowing yourself to be broken? And that hit me deep. I felt like that was a deep message I should learn. because it's the same thing that comes to this idea, which is when you go down, when the hard thing happens, why you don't allow yourself to just feel what's going on, to accept that yes, now you feel weak, you feel down, and you don't like it. And of course, we don't like being down and weak, but it's so bad that we just clap for ourselves when we are in the top, but when we go down, we don't support ourselves. I personally don't want to treat myself in this way anymore because it's so ridiculous. So ridiculous. It's the down that make the top. So why when I am down I don't appreciate it and I don't appreciate myself in that time. So when I was going through that, that's when I started to so when I was going through the situation, of course it was very difficult because this is the first time I literally want to just give myself space and room because the topic I was dealing with was very difficult on me psychologically. It showed up deep traumas that I have, and definitely that was not something that I actually wanted and that I want to live in my life. And I think nobody does, and that's very normal, and that's okay. But this is when I started to learn that whatever thing I'm going through, when I am growing, I have to give myself space and time. Maybe the trauma that showed up needs literally some big time to deal with. When you heal, it ain't easy in the beginning. When you just about to face the problem, it's not easy. And we, the people who heal, know that. Of course, the results is incredible. You just free a lot of stuff. But when you don't give yourself space to heal, space, room to breathe, to observe, to just understand. When is the last time you give yourself time to understand the content you're watching on social media? That's why I started to not to like social media a lot. It becomes very overwhelming for me. A lot. So, do you give yourself space for that? Do you give yourself space to heal a very big trauma? A trauma that you can't even admit it happened to you, or you just want to rush it? Do you give yourself space in your business to discover your brand? Do you give yourself space in all of these areas in life? Do you give yourself space and room? Like, for example, one of the things that I started to acquire lately, one of the habits is working out. And when I started to work out, of course, it hit me deep, so I stopped for a couple of days. And after that, now I'm trying to come back to it, but I feel like still something missing for me in working out, and I'm still trying to figure out what is that. And that's why I feel like I just want to give myself space. I didn't think about that, but now I'm making this video. I just thought about it. Literally, how about that I give myself space and room to discover what I want to work out, how I want to work out, with who I want to work out, where I want to work out, and why I want to work out. So, giving yourself space and time, it doesn't mean only that you are sitting down and not doing anything. No, you can help yourself by journaling, you can help yourself by searching, you can help yourself by healing. You can have this time of giving yourself time to discover, to understand, to heal. This can include a lot of things. This can be, you can do in this time a lot of activities. A lot of activities. And that is one of the most beautiful things to do to yourself. Literally. Now, for example, my space that I will give in workout will be to search more about workout, search more about types, how many ways I can move my body, and try each time, try this way for 1 day or 2 days or a week. And I keep trying things until I found my thing, and that is space. Okay? Give yourself space if you want to attract your soulmate. Give yourself space to ask yourself, who I really want to be with. Who do I want to have in my life? It's a life partner. It's a big deal. It's a big commitment. Give yourself space. You want to build a business. Give yourself space to discover, oh, what I want to do, how I want my channel to look like, how I want it to be. Give yourself room and space. And that room and space can be by watching things, learning, searching, healing, journaling. Journaling for me, giving yourself space as a using the method of journaling is really one of the most beautiful things. I really, really like this idea so much because journaling, you just keep writing, free writing about everything that is in your mind, about the vision you have. So give yourself space in every single thing you want to have in your life. Because the moment you keep doing this for yourself will trust you. You will make a beautiful relationship with yourself because you will be calm, you will get calm and you will not worry much about things. You will start just, it's okay. Yeah, I want to have that goal. I want to achieve that goal, but I need to give myself space and time. I need to discover me. I need to do so many things. Okay? So that is the message I have for you. And I chose this time specifically to film because there was the sunset there. It was amazing. The energy beautiful. So I want this energy to be stored in this video so it can come back to you. And also we have this beautiful, look at that. Look at that. I love them so much. They look so good. So give yourself space and time in every single thing that you don't have clarity about yet, that you don't have, that it's hard for you to face, that you still didn't figure it out, that you still don't know who you are in it, that you want to try it, but you still want to figure out your way and style, like I want to do in workout. Give yourself space and time. I sent you all my love. And I thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and if you want to encourage me more to put a lot of other incredible videos like this, please subscribe to this channel.